Hi everyone, thank you for watching this tutorial on belly breathing. So I'm going to first teach you how to belly breathe, and then I'm going to actually lead you through a mindfulness activity that can help if you're feeling some anxious thoughts. So if you want to practice with me, feel free to find a comfortable space. You can be seated or lying down. You just want to make sure if you're lying down, you are staying awake for this. Don't want you to miss anything. Okay, so let's go ahead and find either a lying down position. I'm going to be lying down, so if you are lying down, you can go ahead and come with me. If you're lying down, bring your feet flat on the floor. Oftentimes that can help your lower back relax. And then I want you to take one hand and place it on your belly, and then your other hand and place it on your chest. And before you change anything, just kind of notice which hand is rising and falling. Maybe both are. And then as you inhale, see if you can move your lower hand a little bit more. Inhale, filling up. And then exhale, allow your lower hand to lower back down. Keep practicing that. So you might notice that your top hand is still lifting and lowering. If that's the case, just bring in some kindness to yourself. If you've never done this before, it takes some practice. But with time, you'll notice that you're able to keep your top hand still. Continue to belly breathe. Belly breathing is really important for activating our rest and digest side of our nervous system, which can be really helpful when things feel out of control. You might have a lot going on, you might feel stressed out. When that happens, the other side of our nervous system is activated, so our fight, flight, or freeze. So by changing the way that we breathe, we're activating that calmer side of our nervous system. So stay in your comfortable position if you're there, and I invite you just to either gaze down or close your eyes and continue to focus on your breathing. And as you have thoughts that come up, I just want you to recognize what those thoughts are. Instead of trying to push them away, just recognize what those thoughts are. And then can you bring in some acceptance? Acceptance for the thoughts, acceptance for what you're experiencing right now. Take a big breath. Notice how your body is feeling. Notice the points of contact with your body and the floor or a chair or your couch. Notice where your hands are resting. Notice what your feet are touching. And for a moment, come back to that thought. And we'll do something called non-identify. So, remembering that we are not our thoughts. And see if you can detach. Sometimes thoughts come up out of nowhere. We're not our thoughts. Take a breath. last thing I want you to bring in is self-compassion. So what can you do right now to offer yourself self-compassion? That might look like saying, I'm doing the best that I can right now. I'm doing the best that I can with what I have. Take a breath. Notice how your body is feeling. Again, bring back in that touch sense, what your body is touching. Maybe notice any sounds that you hear inside or outside of the room. And see if you can take one more full breath. Breathe into your lower hand and let it go. You're welcome to stay there as long as you would like, feeling no sense of rush or urgency to move. I hope you've enjoyed this mindfulness activity with belly breathing. Sending you lots of love and wellness and self-care, and I'll talk to you soon.